In 1999, everyone laughed at the ZZR 1100. Well, no one's laughing anymore. As the year 2000 approached, so did the two-wheeled 200-mile-an-hour barrier. But whilst in 1999 only one bike got near the double ton, now there were two. The Hayabusa and the ZX12. Just to put it in context, two bikes capable of 150 miles an hour in third gear, with as many more still to go. Two bikes so fast they made even the Super Blackbird look lame, and rendered the awesome Yamaha R1 a non-starter. It was an epic contest in store. It was left to Bollocks, Youngboy and Dansky to forge the bridgehead into France. And right from the off, it was obvious that Youngboy was going to be no pushover. Shit, Frost even had to put both hands on the bars. Joking aside, riding with these guys was a baptism of fire. And if Jamie's dad could see him now, he'd probably tell him drugs were safer. But if Jamie wasn't slow, it was obvious even after 10 minutes that the bird just wasn't up for it. And whilst it could keep up on the slower corners, out in the open and on the longer curves, it was already getting crucified. This is, after all, basically a 150 mile an hour single track road knee down you're watching here. fact, the challenge started out just where it had last year, Calais. That's right. This awesome coast road is a mere 10 minutes down the road from one of the ferry ports, yet it's one of the best and toughest roads we've ever encountered. And despite the poor surface, a route on which the bikes were sometimes getting up to over 160 miles an hour. Of course, that paled into insignificance compared to their acceleration out of the corners. Just check out that third gear Buser darky again. What better way to celebrate the fact that all three riders were still alive than the 42nd fifth gear 140 mile an hour Minger. Complete, of course, with squash fly. Though to be fair, it does have a very good rush down the bottom. After that, it was just a case of repeating the roll-ons. And if things had seemed a little ambiguous in the twilight of France, there was little doubt what was edging it in the broad daylight of Belgium. Every time the Buser sneaked ahead by virtue of its low-speed grunt, by the time they hit the mid-range, the ZX would always reel it in. A couple more top speed runs and it's on to Holland. That's Holland over with. And at last a country where it's all legal. Because we all know we're all one big country in the EEC. We just all have completely different laws. Anyway, he confirms when he touches Gaz's back wheel. But not content with that little manoeuvre, he tries it all over again.
Fucking hell, slippy.
If Gaz only knew how slippy. Though at least he's got the sense to be riding behind Frost this time. This began to thaw out again. And once again, it was the Buser that was firmly in the lead.